Gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube or my live leak or just my videos. And remember this, I study a lot of things and read books on certain things that mankind left behind. But you see, when you doing your own mathematics on your own, like you read a book but you just go by what the person say, you didn't think of something in yourself. So I think of things on myself. Now, in the great universe that Earth and Jupiter and Mars and Venus and all these other things that exist, I believe there's more than one Earth. And there's fact to show you that there's more than one Earth. I read this book named When the Day the Gods Arrive, right? Now, when I read it, I noticed the people them that put the book together, they're showing you evidence of like the aliens the cavemen them like draw their faces in the rocks. And I have also looked into other books where they also carve star system inside the stones. You understand? So I know it couldn't be man do these things, because when you look at some of the foxes that these people draw into the stones, you notice that they have space suit. This is before man go to space. This is before man discovered to put on a space suit and fly to the moon. They find these things inside the rock. And recently they discover flying machine inside caves. Recently they did discover this inside the cave. This is before man invent car, bike, plane, submarine, and all these things was there before man discovered these things, right? Now, if you study what they're telling you, say there's more than one Earth. If you look at the facts that the people them left behind, like the people them in Egypt, those things, you will realize that there's more than one Earth. And if you think it's only one Earth, you need to go back and check history. Check the evidence them they left into the stone. Check that the scrolls them that they have. It's more than one Earth. But mankind say that only study and say, maybe somebody invent the aliens them and create them and make they doing all this. But if you're smart enough, you and check the history before man create machine and before they come up with chemicals and doing all this thing, they would tell you that there's more than one Earth. Because this Earth been visited by other what they should say, other excessors, what is the word? You could say alien or UFO. Way back, way back. The military know there's more than one Earth. The Navy know there's more than one Earth. The Air Force know that there's more than one Earth. But why they hide it from us on Earth, I do not know why they do that. But many men on Earth and scientists know there's more than one Earth. But many so-called group, like some of the Rastafarian them and some of the skinhead them and some of the hate groups them that have their own intelligence, will tell us that there's more than one Earth. And if they're saying it's more than one Earth, they're not checking the facts yet. Because if you go back into Africa and check the stones them and checking the caves them and the stuff they find, you could know that there's more than one Earth. At that time, mankind didn't discover how to build machine yet. But yet still they will have them carved into the stone. If you go to India and check India, ancient facts, India show you these things that they will draw inside of their stone that have flying machine. Understand? Where they come from, and not Earth. It have to be somewhere else out in the galaxy. If you check the European them have facts in their stones. Back then they never use pencil. The people back then used to put them in the stones, draw them in the stones, draw beans in the stones. You understand? They find head cup that are not like human. They're more larger and more bigger. You understand? So you know that you have to be more than one Earth. You understand? If you check the Chinese them have another level of to show you that there's more than one earth, because other being visit the Chinese them and give them knowledge. And the Chinese them have them in their scroll, and they also have them in their written stones, and then the caves and all the evidence that they found down in China. They have these things down there. They don't even mention Africa. They don't even mention in the islands that they leave evidence. And all the pyramid, them, I can't even pronounce it right, but those things that they build, they have evidence to show you that this couldn't build by man. You know? At that time, man didn't discover how to use machine to saw stones like that. You know, they was using hatchet and things. But if you check the stones and how they cut, balance, and well, even only machine could have does that. And they find these evidence, but they won't tell us. But I know for a fact there's more than one earth. You must read the day the gods arrive. You realize there's more than one earth, and read a ton of them. Even the Bible show you. If you go into some of the church them, like the Catholic church them, you go in there, you will see them even have the UFO wheels like that. I think it was Ezekiel also was the one that that talk about the other peoples them that come in flying wheels. And like I always said, if you think there is more than one earth, check out Phil Scheider. Phil Scheider was a scientist that they killed with cancer weapon. You must check out this guy. This guy kick you the fuck, and he make you know that there's more than one species of alien, and there's more star system that exists. And if you check the Egyptian them, they already, you see even the Pharaoh set is showing you the star map that there is planet exists beyond Earth. And if you study the scholars them that leave this evidence, they will tell you there is more than one Earth. We are not alone. There's other things in the universe. And there's a lot of things happening on Earth right now that even the government can't explain what it is. And there's places on this Earth that they discover that they have to bodyguard it because it's so dangerous. The amount of power that they and the things that they discover there, they don't understand it. All around the globe is like that. There's more than one Earth. Remember, I tell you, there's more than one Earth. Hear me? Don't let no, I see a lot of bugs around here. People walk around showing this is only one Earth. There's more than one Earth. You understand? Believe me, there's more than one Earth. Believe me. Just like how they lie in all their history and a lot of the and a lot of the religions, and they're telling us it's one Earth, is more than one Earth. Always remember that. Alright? Peace and blessing.